Hey Gemini, welcome to Wild Pearl Tarot. Today we're going to be doing your September 2025 Tarot and Oracle reading, asking what's coming towards you the month of September. Gemini, we're going to start with a couple of Oracle decks. This is the Divine Feather Messenger deck, and then we'll get the Mudra deck and the Angels of Abundance, just to kind of help guide our tarot message. If you'd like for me to pray for you, that offer always stands. I encourage everybody to pray for each other. It just lifts us up to lift you up, and vice versa. It's a circle of life. So say hi in the comment section or leave an emoji, whatever you're comfortable with. And that provides us something that we can focus on that represents your energy. See how it works there? I seal this place with love and light only. No crap gets in, no bad energy. That's sealed with my intention. And we start with, I don't think I've ever seen this. Oh, the upper hand card. Keep cool. Awesome. So this is actually a hand gesture that goes along with this to empower the message. And you simply make a fist and then cup it. Keep cool. You have the upper hand. I master my life using a cool head and a big heart. Are any of you guys feeling compromised in any way? This would be a really great card if you are. A fit of rage always works in the end like an own goal, and scientific research tells us that it makes the brain more susceptible to further outbursts. Rage releases adrenaline, and this makes one aggressive while at the same time consuming energy. First, Gemini, let off some steam by drumming your left fist several times into the palm of the right hand, like that. So it's like getting it out in a healthy, productive way. While performing this mudra, imagine yourself under a cold shower, which gives you a good cooling off, Gemini. Then take your time to consider carefully what you can do to change things and avoid future flare-ups. There is always a way. Have a good look for it. Okay, so if you guys are feeling compromised, if you're feeling pissed off, that's okay, but you can get out that energy, right? We're conduits of energy. It's supposed to flow through us, but you can get it out in ways that are not going to ruin your life. I like how straightforward that is. Keep cool, keep the upper hand. We have let go of others' thoughts and opinions. It is time to embrace who you really are. What are you going through, y'all? And then we have quiet retreat. It's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from the inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Man, this is your step-by-step Zen guide on how to deal with anything that might be frustrating or compromising in September. But it looks like you're going to do it really, really well. You're going to do a good job. Good job, Gemini. One sec. Let's see what this is all about. What's coming out for my Gemini? How interesting that this card won't go in the deck. What is it? It's Ace of Swords. Gemini, this is information, knowledge, clarity on something. We'll see if that comes out for us later. Also, swords are ruled by the air signs. So Gemini and Libra, Aquarius. Okay. What's coming towards my Gemini September 2025? Please make it clear. What's coming towards my Geminis? I like that. I think the High Priestess flips in the deck. That's a good sign. The flying card out is King of Swords. Swords, this is your energy right now. Claiming it right now. So this is ruled by, of course, Gemini and all the air signs. But the King of Swords is a no BS king. Oftentimes, even in career, sorry, my nose is itching, and I always take that as a good sign that we need to pay attention. So we're going to just dive into this card for a second. King of Swords can sometimes come out in times where facts and statistics and information needs to have a hard look. You know, it can represent lawyers and surgeons and analysts, and you get it, advisors. So we start with your energy. King of Swords, no BS. Let's keep on going. September. Boom, Hanged Man. We got some major arcana here. I'm just going to keep the sun like that. Okay, listen. Y'all are in, I think, a little bit of a place that needs clarity. And it could be that you have to wait on others for that clarity somehow. something is stalling your agenda, something stalling your life here. And you've got a certain set of commitments that are cleared to you, but there is a lot of cards here, the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, the Wheel upside down, the Seven of Wands, that suggests that there's maybe doubt introduced in your life by a set of conditions that you have no control over. Now, you know what you're committed to, you know what you believe around this situation, but then we've got slow energy and it feels that it's holding your happiness in the balance. What is this that's holding your happiness in the balance? I can tell you that some of you guys are pissed off about it, but this is not the end all be all. We're going somewhere with this. So the King of Swords comes out, like I said, he wants to get down. He, she, they, does not matter. Gender does not matter. They want to get down to brass tacks. You want to know what's going on here. You wouldn't be coming out as the King of Swords if you didn't. So this is like needing clarity in an area. And it's by no mistake that one of the first cards, the card that would not go in the deck, and I had to look at it, was Ace of Swords. So I think you're going to be getting clarity, the clarity that you need in September. But first, this is kind of setting the environment, so that I understand what's going on for you. And there's this cloudy area that's very frustrating. The Two of Pentacles, it's already going back and forth. This is a card of indecision. This is a card of confusion. But when it's upside down, it's that much more cloudy. And there's this, the Five of Pentacles can talk about a disconnection, sometimes a lack. This sometimes is a card suggesting you need more money in a situation, or this could be a card suggesting you need more understanding or connection. This can be a card of isolation or ostracization. So if that's a word, these cards are coming out because I think that something's kind of, it feels, what I'm thinking about is a bicycle wheel. Bicycles, both wheels are spinning fast. And somebody just throws a rock in one of them. You know what I mean? That's what it kind of feels like. And I can tell the frustration that I feel wrapping my mouth around these words is intense. So I'm gonna take a breath. Quiet retreat. I'm gonna look at your quiet retreat card. Okay, so let's get some clarity. Let's unpack this further. Our Two of Pentacles, what do we need to know about that? This is around your home, most likely. Around, it affects your stability. It affects your home. What's the Five of Pentacles? The Moon card. So your fear is that, I mean, yes, and this is why we don't want to act out with our anger or our frustration. We don't want to lose what we have so far. We don't want it to work against us. We don't want it to isolate us or ostracize us. Piss people off and they push us away when actually we need their cooperation. But I think that there's some fears that might be getting ahead of you here. It's kind of course, because it's going to take the place of what you don't know. You need clarity, you need information, maybe that's communication, whatever. And so while you don't have that, guess what's going to creep in its place? Possibly your fears about the situation. But I like that this is going away. I like that it's persevere. Nine of Wands, kind of like what your upper hand card was talking about. It's like this actually gets better, and this feeling is going to be going out the door. It's going to be moving out the door, and then you'll have this rebirth. This beautiful positive energy can take its place. But it's going to be tempting for some of you guys in this short moment to fall victim to those fears. So just be aware of it. That's why you got that, feeling, So if you need, what ways work for you, Gemini, to get that energy out? It feels kind of like frustration or static energy. Just like if you ever looked at a TV that's not tuned into, an old fashioned TV that's not tuned into any channel, and it's just all that static, the little tiny dots, that's what it feels like. Okay, but it's transient energy. It's just get it through your body. Okay, what's this wheel? Nice. You will make progress. This will evolve. This situation will turn a page. Yeah. and you're going to make progress. You're going to make progress, and it will be recognized by you and others, possibly. Yeah, I think by others, the work you put into something, and also all the potential that you hold in a situation here. Okay, so that is the victory card of the Six of Wands. You will have victory over this. You will make progress. This wheel of fate and destiny will turn for you, because I think you've earned it. I think you've somehow earned it with the Seven of Pentacles. My nose is itching like mad, so I apologize, but I have to listen to that as well. You have earned it. That's when the nose started itching. And each time I say it, my nose itches. It is being recognized that you've earned a success here, that you've earned something, and that you are the right person to have success in this area. But I know that you're butting up against a sense of doubt right now. So what about that? Independence. You will have your independence. Oh, my nose. Your independence. Nine of Pentacles. This is investing in yourself. This could be with, so this would be let me give you a couple of scenarios. You guys are all going through different things. The energy is the same. This is waiting for something, maybe like a property, to close on a property. This might be waiting for somebody to move out of a property, move out of a room so you can move in, or, you know, even at a job. But this is like, there almost feels like a domino effect, something you have to be patient with. You don't have all the information. You need to make progress in an area. This is, whenever we're collaborating to make any success happen, usually there's other people or energies we have to collaborate with. So I'm catching you in September during the middle of all that, when the pieces are still moving around. Although it's not going to feel like it. Sometimes it's going to feel like, oh my gosh, is anybody making any progress? Is this stagnant? Has this come to a halt? Okay, well, this is confirmation that you will have your day in the sun. Because you might be worried that like your hands might be tied by this, that your freedom or your flexibility is somehow being constricted by this. And I'm here to say it's okay. It's just a passing moment. Okay. So, and so you might be asking yourself, like, am I getting stuck? Am I ever going to be happy in this situation? Okay. So we have this card. The Hangman comes out when we are getting an opportunity to change our perception in a situation. So I think, let me get some cards out on this, Gemini. At the bottom of the deck, it's funny, we got the Hangman again. I think you're going to have clarity in this area. I think that it will explain why things have been slow, if you don't already know why things have been slow. I think there's an emotional, somebody else who might be quite emotional connected to notice how much my nose is itching. There's another person involved who is very much in their emotions. They're up and down, They might not be showing it on the outside, but I think they're brokenhearted or very disappointed about something. And what it's coming out with is the intuition card. Why are we getting the intuition card, the High Priestess? I think there's going to be a conversation. This is the clarifying conversation. And I think your intuition is going to be very much on point during this conversation on how to navigate it. But this is stuff that needs to get off. People need to get something off their chest. I say this because not only is the Knight of Swords a communication card, these are when conversations happen. This can even come in the form of an email landing in your inbox that's like almost urgent. I say that because this is one of the fastest knights. It is the fastest knight. I mean, he's flying through the air on his horse. And so there's a certain amount of urgency to get something clarified here. But it's been really quite a build up to it. Okay. So that leaves us with the Hierophant. And the Hierophant rules over our belief systems, our systems of belief that we share with others, our commitments. This is interesting. Some of you guys will take a good look at everything. You will refresh yourself on what you're committed to, what you need and require from a situation. This could mean that you're going within, finding that sanctuary, quiet retreat. This might be that moment where you're like, okay, now that I have the information, now that we've had that conversation or we've communicated via email or text or whatever, now I know the bigger picture. I'm going to step aside. I'm going to pull in my energy and revisit what my commitments and my beliefs are. This is like a bigger commitment belief card, suggesting that you might be checking in on some core beliefs, things that you stand by, things that maybe like you feel maybe compromised in the situation, and there is something you're walking away from here. Somebody's walking away from something here, something that they might have thought was gonna be there for a while. And looking at maybe fresh collaboration, supportive help to start over in a new direction. This is changing up, this is pivoting, changing your vision. It doesn't mean you're abandoning something altogether. All of you guys are very different, but it does look like you're changing the vision based on the information you have, based on revisiting your own core beliefs, morals, ethics, whatever. This is itching so much. I'm so sorry, you guys. And you're pivoting with the Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands. This is a very bold and confident move, but what I love about this is that it's confident, that it's not the Seven of Wands. Like, is this going to work out? I don't know. Did I make the right decision? Is this going to cramp my style? Nine of Pentacles. Yes, you will have your day in the sun. Yes, this will make progress and move forward. But I think that includes changing your vision a bit. Once you have more information, you have a conversation out here. It seems that there's a very emotional individual, possibly more emotional than they are showing on the exterior, that is having quite a bit of influence in this situation. All right, I hope that is helpful for you. Please consider subscribing if you've been here before and you enjoy this channel. It's the best way to show your support to the channel is to like the video and to subscribe if you indeed enjoy them. And I will see you very soon for your next readings. Bye-bye.